Angle is a specialist medical diagnostic company with products in cancer diagnostics and fetal health. Well, a study has revealed its Parsortix device for identifying cancer cells circulating in the bloodstream performed remarkably well when placed head-to-head with the current gold standard for finding telltale signs of the disease. Well, Andrew Newland is the chief executive. Now, Andrew, your Parsortix device was being compared with cell search in terms of finding circulating tumour cells from patients with lung cancer. So what did your device do that the rivals couldn't?
Well, the big difference with our system is that it provides a simple and effective way to capture circulating tumour cells. These are cancer cells in the patient's blood from, in fact, all of the patients that were studied. So we're really changing the current paradigm where the use of circulating tumour cells is a theoretical but somewhat impractical situation to being something that can happen for all patients, and it's simple from a simple blood draw. And the fact that it works in lung cancer is a very, very important finding, as lung cancer is the most common cancer in the world today. It comes on top of great success that we've had in other cancer types, notably breast cancer and prostate cancer, as well as ovarian cancer, which I'll perhaps tell you a bit more about later.
So, first of all, who carried out this study, and how many patients were involved? Because you talked about all patients.
Yes, this work has been undertaken by Cancer Research UK's Manchester Institute. They're the research arm of the Christie Hospital, which is the largest cancer hospital in Europe by numbers of cancer patients. And they've been working with our system actually for 3 years. And they've published very detailed workflows about how the system operates and how it can be used to undertake this crucial medical investigative work. The lung cancer work is specifically on small cell lung cancer and relates to a pilot study of 12 patients. And as you mentioned, our system was successful in harvesting cancer cells for analysis in all 12 of those 12 patients.
Okay, so it sounds as though the Cancer Research UK Manchester Institute is pretty influential. You know, what kind of endorsement is this? What does it enable your company and the device to do?
Well, it really gives us some major steps forward. The most important one of which is the growth in groups using this around the world, and the potential to develop and expand research use sales. So that's selling the Parsortix instrument and consumables for research work, both by leading cancer research groups such as Manchester, but also by big pharmaceutical companies undertaking clinical trials. And that opens a £250 million market for us. On top of that, it demonstrates the potential use in treating lung cancer patients, which is a medium-term objective as well, but with a very, very much larger market potential.
So what's the next step for Parsortix? You know, how are you going to drive adoption in the medical community?
Well, the publishing of this kind of high-quality evidence in support of the system is a major driver, and we're in the process of rolling out the system for research use sales. We've already got a commitment to make the first sales by the end of this calendar year, and we're well on track for that. So this is very encouraging. And in parallel with that, we have our first clinical application, which is for the use of in triaging patients with an abnormal pelvic mass to identify those at risk of ovarian cancer, which is a crucial medical application, and one which we have having completed initial studies. We now have full-scale clinical studies in process for an ovarian cancer application, with the intention of completing that in Europe by the end of 2016.
Okay. Andrew Newland, Chief Executive of Angle, thank you very much indeed for joining us today.
Thank you very much.